Good morning, Central Arizona, and welcome to your finally Friday, November 7th edition of Central Arizona News. Brought to you by Lowry's Window and Door, serving happy, satisfied customers here for over 30 years. And by Plant Fair Nursery on Highway 260 in Star Valley. That's where they specialize in the best quality, best variety, and best advice. For Tonto-TV.com and KRIM Radio, I'm Randy Roberson. Heartbreaking news out of White River this morning. Authorities have confirmed that human remains found earlier this month have been identified as those of 16-year-old Challistia or Tia Colelay, who's been missing since mid-October. According to the White Mountain Apache Police Department, Colelay's remains were discovered on November 3rd near the Knott's Landing community on Fort Apache tribal land. Officers working alongside federal agents secured the scene and began gathering evidence immediately. Investigators say the remains were first described as belonging to a tall, thin individual with long brown hair, wearing black Converse high tops, black and white plaid pants, and a tan shirt. The remains were later confirmed through identification as Colelay, and her family has been notified. In a joint statement, the Bureau of Indian Affairs, Fort Apache Agency, and White Mountain Apache Tribal Police say they remain committed to bringing closure to Challistia's family and justice to those responsible. Colelay had been missing since October 16th, but officials confirmed that no turquoise alert, that's a statewide system designed to help locate missing indigenous people, was issued in this case. Authorities note that it's up to the local reporting agency to request that alert through the Department of Public Safety. The investigation into Challistia Colelay's death remains active. Anyone with information is urged to contact the BIA Missing and Murdered Unit hotline at 1-833-560-2065. Or you can email osj_mmu@bia.gov or text the keyword BIA-MMU with their tip to 847-411. Community members can also reach the White Mountain Apache Police Dispatch Center directly at 928-338-4942. In other news, some good news for drivers over in Prescott this Friday morning. After more than a year of construction cones and detours, a major highway improvement project is finally complete. The Arizona Department of Transportation says the widening project along State Route 69 in Prescott is officially finished. The 1-mile stretch between Prescott Lakes Parkway and Frontier Village from milepost 294 to 295 now features 3 full lanes of travel along with a raised center median to enhance safety. The project, which began back in July of 2024, was built in partnership with the Central Yavapai Metropolitan Planning Organization. Crews also added new curbs and gutters, improved drainage systems to reduce flooding, and brand new signage and striping to give the roadway a clean, modern look. Motorists in the area can now enjoy a smoother, safer drive without the orange cones or detours that have slowed traffic for months. ADOT says the upgrades not only improve daily traffic flow through the Prescott corridor, but also prepare the area for future growth in one of Arizona's fastest developing regions. And finally, the Timber Mesa Fire and Medical District is back at work, showing remarkable strength and resilience, even as the department continues to grieve the loss of 3 of its own in just the past few weeks. One of their firefighters was killed in a motorcycle crash on October 3rd, coming just weeks after the tragic death of 2 of their other firefighters who were struck head-on while responding in an ambulance along State Route 260. That was back on September 14th. Now, even amid the heartbreak, Timber Mesa crews are continuing their mission, completing the annual liquid propane gas training designed to prepare them for some of the most dangerous emergencies they will ever face. The Timber Mesa Fire and Medical District says its crews recently completed their annual liquid propane gas, or LPG, training. Propane-related incidents can be especially hazardous because of the high pressure, volatility, and explosive potential of the fuel. That's why firefighters practice through live fire scenarios, learning how to control pressurized gas leaks, cool overheated tanks, and safely operate valves while working in extreme conditions. Officials say the training isn't just about fire control, it's about life safety. Propane is widely used in homes, businesses, and even vehicles across the region, and knowing how to respond quickly and safely can mean the difference between containment and catastrophe. The department says regular, realistic training like this keeps their firefighters and the communities they serve ready and protected year-round. Well, it's warm and sunny now, but could a big change be on the way? We'll tell you when cooler temperatures, rain, and maybe even snow chances might finally return to Arizona. That's next in your Tonto-TV weather forecast. Fall is for planting, and right now is the best time to give your garden a head start for spring. At Plant Fair Nursery on Highway 260 in Star Valley, they've got everything you need. Evergreens, great fall color in other trees, flower bulbs, fall annuals, and even cool weather veggies. With all of these, when you plant in fall, roots grow strong all winter long. So by spring, you'll see nearly a full year's worth of growth advantage. Make this your season to grow. Stop by Plant Fair Nursery in Star Valley and plant the future today. Plant Fair Nursery, where every season starts with fall.
Crashing waves, a view of the sun as it meets the ocean horizon, your children playing on the beach. These moments of life are framed by the windows of your home. Quality craftsmanship and thoughtful design capture these scenes and turn them into memories. Lowry's Window and Door is renowned for our dedication to creating visually stunning spaces thoughtfully designed to harmonize with nature and showcase exceptional craftsmanship. In spectacular locations like Rocky Point, Mexico, our skilled artisans expertly fuse indoor and outdoor living, employing innovative designs and the highest quality materials to capture and showcase the natural splendor of the area. Named in the top 1% of Pella contractors in the U.S., Lowry's Window and Door offers Pella products known for their durability, energy efficiency, and timeless appeal. Our expert team transforms homes into architectural masterpieces. Meticulously crafted windows and doors create a perfect fit and unmatched beauty. Beyond aesthetics, we prioritize security and energy efficiency, providing state-of-the-art solutions that enhance your peace of mind and save on energy-related costs. Immerse yourself in a Lowry's Window and Door masterpiece, surrounded by breathtaking views, basking in natural light, and experiencing unmatched comfort and style. Trust the passion and expertise of Lowry's Window and Door to transform your dream home. Contact us today.
Oh, welcome back. We're heading into the weekend with sunshine, warm temperatures, and a strong ridge of high pressure setting up across the desert southwest, bringing weather that feels more like late September than early November. Across central Arizona, it's going to be unseasonably warm through the weekend as that ridge of high pressure strengthens overhead. Highs in the lower deserts will climb into the upper 80s to near 90 degrees Sunday and Monday, running about 8 to 10 degrees above normal for this time of year. In fact, Phoenix could tie or even break a record high on Sunday. That record currently stands at 88 degrees. Forecasters say there's about a 70% chance of hitting that mark. The National Weather Service notes a minor heat risk for those who aren't acclimated to the warmth, so outdoor plans this weekend should include plenty of hydration and sunscreen. Across northern Arizona, from Flagstaff to Show Low, the forecast remains quiet and mild as well. Temperatures will be 5 to 10 degrees above average, with daytime highs mostly in the 60s and low 70s under mostly sunny skies. Looking ahead into next week, that ridge of high pressure begins to weaken slightly around Tuesday and Wednesday, with highs dipping just a few degrees into the mid-80s for the deserts and upper 60s to lower 70s up north. Expect a few more high clouds filtering in by midweek, but the dry and tranquil pattern will hold through Thursday. On the extended outlook, by late next week, a Pacific trough is expected to move closer to the west coast, and that could finally bring a pattern change. Forecast models hint at a chance for rain across California and possibly some early season snow and rain for northern Arizona by next weekend. It's still too early to call, but about 45% of long-range models are signaling the potential for a significant system. So for now, sunshine, warm days, and dry conditions dominate the weekend. Enjoy the warmth while it lasts, because by next weekend, we may be tracking the first signs of winter weather in the high country. Well, across the region, highs will range from the lower 70s to the lower 80s once again today, with overnight lows mostly in the low 40s to low 50s. In Payson today, you can expect a high right at 74 degrees, dipping to 43, pretty much the same in Prescott today. Sedona runs a little warmer at 77 for a high, dropping to 50 after sunset. Globe will climb to 78 for a high this afternoon, then down to 52 tonight. And here in Toasty Tonto Basin, we're forecast to reach 82 degrees for a high today with a low of 53. Sunrise this morning was at 6:50. It will set this evening at 5:26. And that's your Central Arizona news for this finally Friday, brought to you by Lowry's Window and Door and by Plant Fair Nursery. For Tonto-TV.com and KRIM Radio, I'm Randy Roberson. Make it a great day.